She's like, really?
I'm just never gonna be Ashley.
She's like, I don't even want to audition.
I don't think I can do it.
I think I would just embarrass myself.
And they have the like, then why are you here?
Yeah.
Conversation. Hello! And welcome back to Hashtag Fire Emoji, episode 15. This is a milestone.
That's a lot of episodes.
That's a fifth of 100.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
It's been 15 weeks since we started this.
Wow.
Wow.
What's that, like 3.5 months?
That's a lot.
That's
and
a lot.
You know, they say it takes 21 days to create a habit.
Well, look at that.
And it's been 15.
It's been 15, so we're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Yeah. And today, we were in the mood to create something once more.
Yes.
We liked creating our musical
this.
last week. So, something else that we know a lot about and watch often are sitcoms on the television.
Them. Currently in progress is Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
We are also watching Glee.
Yeah, Glee's on there. We are at one point we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes.
Very different.
The Office as well.
Two. The Office you were watching, and then I continued watching, and then I stopped watching.
And I cried because I was not watching it. We were kicked out of Netflix.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking moment in our lives.
So sad.
I don't get why sharing isn't caring anymore.
I don't know, but apparently I don't deserve to be shared with, so...
Yeah. On multiple times it happened.
It's fine,
whatever. People didn't want to share with us.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're clearly fine.
Rewatch Grey's Anatomy for the 8th time somewhere else.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Yeah.
But we thought we could make one, an idea. An arc.
A concept.
8-season arc.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we need like
We need some central character.
Thing. We need a thing, because...
A thing? Okay.
Because... Shush.
I was serious. I'm following.
I thought you were bullying me.
No.
It's fine. No. Because, because Gilmore Girls, there's the whole Lorelai Rory thing where there's only 16 years apart. You've got, Jane the Virgin.
Yeah. She's
self-explanatory.
She's Jane
has a child. That kind of stuff. That where they're all police officers, they're all doctors.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing. We need the thing.
So what's something that we know about?
Theater school.
That would be the most insufferable.
It'd be horrible.
Show. But I kind of like it.
Well, it gives us 4 seasons at least.
At least. Well, it's a 4-year program.
We can give them a 4-year program.
Okay.
We could do that.
Theater school. I like it. Let's do it.
So then we've got our central clique.
Yes.
Of theater students. Or we can make it about the professors. But I think it's more fun as the students.
I think it's more fun as the students. I think we know more. We can bring more.
Yes.
And I think our target demographic for a theater school show would be children.
It's, yeah.
Not children's theater, but let's be honest. The 13-year-olds who think they're cool, they're watching this one.
Yeah.
Honestly, not even them. The theater kids who don't think, like the 12-year-olds who don't think they're cool.
Their Glee.
I see. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like we have a group of because we gotta have a couple characters, central characters.
Yes.
To at least get it started. I feel like one of them is
a tenor.
A tenor. Yes. So we have the tenor. As most theater schools, there's probably a class of 25. There's maybe 5 boys.
Yeah.
And there's the tenor that the rest of them they're like, wow, we get to hang out with you.
We wish we were a tenor.
Everyone.
Even though their voices are also amazing, just lower. It's fine.
Okay, a tenor. What's his name?
What was my first instinct? Tanner. Tanner the tenor.
Tanner the tenor. I like it. Okay. Tanner the tenor.
Okay, so we've got Tanner.
Okay.
And then we need... That's not how you spell that. That's fine.
Tanner the tenor. And then I feel like we have like a small town girl.
Yes.
Who's come to the big city of
She's a belter.
She's a belter, but she's never really had the freedom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's her arc. She's I'm not confident in myself.
She's Debbie Ryan.
Until she sings. And then, she's Debbie Ryan. She's I don't know what to do with myself.
Okay.
I'm not good enough. And then everyone else is like, dude, be quiet.
Shut up, you're fine.
You're great.
Okay.
Okay, I like her.
Who's she?
You know, soprano belter. What we all wish to be. But are not. I feel like her name's like something. Like, it's like Melody.
Melody, but spelled Mella, Deigh.
Yes. Melody.
Oh, I can't spell. Melody.
There
I
you
got
go.
Melody. Great.
Okay, so we got Tanner, we got Melody.
I love this.
Okay.
Tanner, Melody.
And then I feel like we need to have one who's like kind of mean. Like,
A
thinks
bully.
she's all that.
She's got the ego.
Exactly.
Okay.
That she gets knocked down. Maybe in like we see her across the 4 seasons, she has to like have an evolution of, wow, maybe I do just need to like work hard. And not everything's gonna get handed
She
to
gets
me.
put in the ensemble.
Horrifying for her.
For her.
Ensemble's great,
Ensemble's amazing.
but she's like,
I'm too good for it.
she's like,
you know?
I am a star. She considers she almost drops out.
She's like the Rachel Berry,
yes,
essentially.
love it. What's her name? Rachel? No,
No, we can't rip off Glee.
Steals. What's the stereotypical, like Amber?
There's Amber. There's like also like an Ashley,
Yes.
Emily. What are we feeling?
I like Ashley,
Ashley.
but that one spells
Spelled
correctly.
normal. Ashley.
Okay, Ashley is gonna go through an adventure.
Yes.
I think we need another man, but this
Yeah.
one is like the unassuming. You know, like he's in the background.
Kind of like an underdog.
Yeah, like they don't look at him. They look at Tanner. And then like at the end of season 1, like the whole first season, you're like wanting him to like find someone to date, and then finally one of them is like looks it's like what's all the cheesy lines?
Yeah.
Everyone sees Tanner for all the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see you for you. That has that moment.
Yeah. Okay.
What's his name?
It's an unassuming name.
Unassuming name. Steve.
Steve. Le Poisson.
Le poisson Steve.
Wow. Okay, we have Steve.
Il a des bras et des
Et des
jambes.
jambes.
Le poisson Steve. Excellent.
Perfect. Steve. Okay.
I think we do is 4 good or do we go on a 5th?
I feel like 4 like core, and then the other characters can kind of just like filter in and out.
Okay, yeah. Do any of these characters have like a prior relationship, or are they all strangers?
Ooh. Well, we could do a prior relationship, or we could do roommates.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we could do 2 and 2.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. They just end up together and they're so different. Melodies doesn't understand why Ashley's so mean.
Yeah. Okay, and Steve is very jealous of Tanner.
Yeah, Steve is really jealous.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Okay, so they're
Okay.
roommates.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, Steve and Tanner are roommates. Melody and Ashley are also roommates.
Incredible. And there's a little bit of we're better than everybody because we're all so good at everything.
Yes. Well, of course they are first-year musical theater students.
So there's got to be a little bit of
So that is a given
ego
for them.
involved.
You know, they think they're better.
Incredible.
Speaking of better, is there like what cuts them down? You know what I mean? Like what's the initial conflict for the characters?
Well, they've got the year-end show coming up.
Yes. And they have to do auditions.
They're doing auditions for the year-end show.
Mm-hmm.
And
like that's the season 1 finale
yeah.
is the show. I don't think Steve gets it this time. I think Tanner gets it this time.
He gets it next season.
He gets, like, next season.
I think this season we play up the jealousy between Steve and Tanner.
Yeah.
And then next season, Tanner's like, what the flick?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
And then I think... Okay. I think Tanner and Melody are endgame. But I think early season, Tanner and Ashley are together.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Because they're both like that.
Yeah, they're think they're all that. They're those people. They gravitate towards each other.
Yeah.
They're like, you're the best, I'm the best. It's like Glenda and Fiero. You're perfect. You're perfect.
So we're perfect together.
It's like that. They probably sang that song.
Probably, yeah. Honestly. Tanner and Ashley. Look at that.
Yeah, that's season 1.
Tanner and Ashley in love.
Yeah, but then Melody gets the lead. She doesn't think she will. But she what's the show?
Melody gets... Ooh.
They're doing like Guys and Dolls or something. Tanner gets Sky. And then, what's the female? Sarah? I forget.
I don't know. I don't actually think I've seen Guys and Dolls.
But
they're like playing opposite of each other.
Yeah, they're playing opposite of each other. And then they're like...
They have to kiss.
And it's like... And then Ashley just like really jealous about it. And she's
Ashley's like, a stage kiss is still a kiss.
Yeah.
She's like one of those people.
But then Tanner's like, Ashley, we gotta be professional.
You don't understand.
It's not real.
It's
but
work.
then it is real.
But then it's completely real. And they're just like making out on stage.
Yeah, they take
it just a little too far.
They take it too far. And then at the end of the big blow up at the end of the season, you know, because they do the show, and then right after the show's over, right is like people are still walking out the door. Ashley's like, I can't believe you've done this. And then Terry's like, you know what? I am in love with her. And then Ashley's like, we're done.
And Melody is just like,
oh like, goodness.
Me?
Repeatedly tucking her hair behind
her. Constantly. That's kind of her thing, is like she's just always
and then it just pans to her, she's going
like nervously tucking her hair over and over again behind her ears.
Yeah.
The joke is that her hair's in a ponytail. It's like... Okay.
I love it.
Oh, that's fun. That's really fun.
Okay. So that's season 1. You know, season 1's establishing, you know, we're in classes. Tanner and Ashley, you know, they got what's going on, but then, like, maybe there's a teacher character who, like, really, like, amps up Melody. Steve is there. He's jealous. He's doing well, but no one really notices him. And then, yeah.
Does Steve also like Melody?
Maybe. But maybe Steve and Ashley end up together.
Oh, weird. I like it.
Or there's another character that comes in at, like, season 3.
Yeah, we could add someone else. True. Okay. So we got a professor pumping up.
Yeah, I think there's, like, a
Melody.
teacher character who's like, Melody, you've got it.
You've got to understand that you're so much more than you think you are. Like, it's like one of those, like, big pep talks.
Yeah,
and she's like,
really?
I'm just never going to be Ashley.
She's like, I don't even want to audition for the big part.
I don't think I can do it.
I think I would just embarrass myself.
And they have the, like, then why are you here?
Yeah.
Conversation. If you don't think you can do it, what made you come to this school?
Yeah. And then, like, Ashley almost convinces her not to do it. Because Ashley, like, sees her audition form and is like, oh, you're trying out for what's her name?
Yeah.
You really think so? Because that part's mine.
Everybody knows it's going to be me.
Everybody knows it's going to be me.
I don't know why you're even trying.
Not.
They post the cast list, and it's like on Glee when they posted that one cast list, and it was approximately like 5 names for Rocky Horror. Yeah. And it's just like they only post that one part, and it's just her name.
It's just, this is the Ashley list. And it's like ensemble / lead understudy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, having her be the understudy too is like a little punch in the face for her there.
She would take it as that.
So the whole season is her trying to knock out Melody. Trying to figure out how to get her sick.
Oh, God.
Trying to figure out, like, I don't know.
Yes.
Replacing her tea with, like, Tabasco sauce. Just, like, trying to make
this is a bowl of Tabasco sauce. And Melody's like, looks a little different today.
Doesn't notice the smell or anything. She just drinks it. She loses her voice
She's like,
instantly. Oh, I can't sing. I can't go on like this. And she's singing, and it's like fine.
And then like 2 minutes, like Ashley's like ready to go on, and then Melody comes out of the shadows and is like, I can do it. And Tanner's like a little too happy about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sabotage.
we would eat that up.
Okay, love it.
Great. That's a great first season. I think we're getting picked up for season 2.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I think the drama is just enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think, just because of how focus has been on them, the second season needs to at least start with, like, focus on Steve a little bit more. Because we've just had a lot of the other 3.
Yes.
Like, I think, it's been summer. Summer's happened.
Yes.
Season 2.
We've also got the opportunity to bring in a new year of students underneath them.
Yes. So are Tanner and Melody together now?
I think so.
Okay.
I think they've had the summer together. So.
They had the summer. They talked it out. They went to wherever Melody's small town is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Saw the cows.
They spent like 2 weeks in the farms.
Yeah. And now they're together because they're the hot new it couple because Melody was the lead.
Yes.
So.
So does this mean Ashley is now looking for new friends? Is Ashley still like? Because are they still living together, Melody and Ashley?
I don't know.
Or was this enough for them
to try to get switched?
To get new roommates.
Well, is this like a dorm room scenario?
Hmm.
We never had a dorm room scenario. So I don't know
what
how
that's
easy
like.
it is to
Yeah.
switch. Probably it's pretty easy.
There's probably a process for it, I would assume.
I feel like they have a new roommate, and that those new roommates can be the new characters that
maybe the year under them.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that would make things real awkward for Steve and Tanner at home.
Yeah, but I think they stay roommates because I don't think Steve.
I think they're fine.
Yeah.
They're doing that dude thing.
The dude thing
like,
where they're like, I feel feelings, but who cares?
But we're just gonna keep going. We're good.
I don't need friends.
No?
I don't need friends. I need a wife. A man told me that once. He said, I don't need any friends. And I'm like, you need to rethink some things.
What do you mean?
He's like, I don't need
friends. I need a wife. That's
I need
it?
one person.
I need a wife.
I'm like, that's crazy.
You're gonna isolate yourself to just your wife. How are you gonna get this wife? I have so many questions.
I did too. It's fine. Anyway,
Tangent, off topic.
Tanner.
Tannergent. It's
okay. So, who's this new character living with Melody? I feel like she's annoying.
yeah.
It's like very little sister vibes.
Okay.
It like brings out a little bit like meanness in Melody. Like I think season 2, Melody takes a little bit of a turn.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like she was great in season 1, but now
they've hyped her up.
She has the it boyfriend. They've hyped her up. She's dating the Tanner.
Okay.
Like I think having a roommate who like is very much like Melody was coming in, Melody can sort of be the Amber to her.
Interesting.
Fall from grace a little bit.
Okay. Okay, so this new girl, is she, if she's like more like Melody was coming in, is she like, she's nervous, shy, anxious, or she just like ask a lot of questions?
Yes. Both.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. Okay. So she's just like a ball of anxiety.
Yes.
Okay.
Me.
I love it. Okay. So we've got anxious new roommate. This is season 2. I have to keep notes. This is for me.
I feel
because
like,
I'm losing track.
I feel like this girl's named Kira with a K.
Okay, I like that. KY or KI?
I was picturing like what's the one like there's an E and an I, or is it IE?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Kira.
Okay, we've got Kira. Oh, that's Kiria. That's fun.
It could be Kiria.
Anxious mess.
Fate.
Kira,
Okay.
anxious mess.
Yeah, and Melody kind of is mean to her.
Yeah.
Tanner doesn't like that.
Instead of answering her questions, she's more like, she just blows them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I guess maybe that drives a wedge between Melody and Tanner.
Yeah.
He starts sympathizing with Kira instead.
Yeah, he's
and
like...
she goes to him
and
for
then,
help.
Like, they have, like, a scene where Tanner's like, why are you acting like Ashley? And then Melody's like, don't bring her name up in my house.
Yes. Yes. It's like...
How dare you compare me to her?
It's like a curse to say her name out loud in their household. She's like, why are you acting like Ashley?
She's like,
why are you siding with Kira? Kira's done nothing.
Kira's just like in the corner, like.
She's got like a blanket hung up around her bed in her dorm room so that Ashley can't see her.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay. And then this. Okay, I feel like Ashley's character is who Steve ends up with. At least for now.
Yeah. Ashley is taken aback by this breakup.
Mm.
And it changes her a little bit.
Yeah.
Humbles her, per se. And so that kind of brings her and Steve together. Steve, the underdog.
Oh, you want Steve to be with Ashley? I meant the new roommate.
Oh, the new roommate.
But I think Ashley is also very good friends with this person.
Yes.
Like, I still think Steve and Ashley could be endgame. Like, way, way later.
Maybe season 4.
Yeah, but it's used, this new person Ashley really gets along with. Like, this, we see a new side of her because they really get along, but not in, like, a bratty way.
Okay.
And then Steve dates her, and then in turn becomes friends with Ashley.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sets up building blocks for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this. So now Ashley's new roommate is going to be Steve's girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is really complicated.
You see?
Yes.
It's not that complicated.
It's complicated to me. I can't keep up.
But if it was playing...
But if it was... Yeah.
It would make sense.
Yes.
Because it wouldn't happen right away. It would, like... She'd come in and be like, I have a new roommate. And then Steve would, like, stumble over a pile of books and meet her in the hallway or something.
Oh my god. I love it.
They'd meet separately and then they'd all be, like, a cute little group.
Yes.
Interesting. What's her name?
Steve's girlfriend.
Maya. Spelled M-A-I-A.
Yes. Kira and Maya. M-A-I-A.
Excellent.
This is for me.
And she's just nice.
Yes.
We like
She's
Maya.
fine. She's cool. She's
cool.
chill. I feel like she wears like a leather jacket that's a little too big for her.
Yeah. She's a cool girl.
She's a cool girl. She's the cool kid. She's
it.
got like a pink streak in her hair.
Great. Okay, so like mid-season, is there another show at the end of the season? Like, is it like there's a show
I think
every year?
there should be one every year.
Okay,
I think it's like a.
I think it ends up being a good,
Yeah, I feel like maybe they have the first and second years do a show, and then the third and fourth years do a show. So they're all gonna be in one this season.
Yeah.
But not next season.
But not next season?
So, like, because these new girls are in the year under them.
Oh, like they would be in two separate shows in season 3, which
Yeah.
makes things interesting in season 3, so then the audience isn't like, it's the same thing happening again.
Exactly.
But this year they're all in the same show.
But this year they're all in the same show.
Wow, then Melody and Tanner got the leads as freshmen. Seniors are probably pissed.
The seniors were like...
Not the seniors, the sophomores.
Just like, yeah. It like pans to the second years and they're all like...
We don't care about them. Ugh. They get over it quickly.
It's funny.
Okay, so who gets the parts?
What do we give to Melody? Do we give her something big this time? Or do we knock her down a peg?
I think knock down a peg, but not like a huge peg. Like, not like actually your understudy / ensemble.
Yeah, like she's like a supporting character.
Yeah.
Like she's going for the lead.
Yeah, she wanted the lead and they gave her the part that everyone else would love, but her ego is still so
large.
inflated that she's like mad about it.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like...
Is it Steve's time yet? Or maybe a little bit bigger? The question is, does Tanner get the lead again?
I think Tanner and Steve go head to head in the callbacks.
Yes.
In the same room for some reason.
Like a Glee style
callback.
Glee style, like, diva off.
Yes.
And they both sing the song.
And they're just trying to out-riff each other.
Yes.
And then the directors are like, "What's going on? what's happening? Why are we riffing so much?"
And then they give
And they
it
give
to
it to someone else. Yeah.
And they both go to the list and they're just not on
And
it.
they're not there. And they're like, "What happened?" They're like,
who the heck is Zach?
"Yeah." It's like they're like doing newsies, and they both just get like random newsboys.
Yeah. They're like Specs and Buttons.
It's like Finch or something. Yeah.
And they're like so offended.
And they're like, "What do you mean? We were both Jack Kelly like 5 minutes ago."
yeah.
So, okay. So neither of them get it.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, that's
then
fine.
a new character. That isn't like totally always there, but
But
enough
like present.
to be relevant.
Yes.
So Zach is a new
Zach. Okay, we have Zach. Enough to be relevant. Zach, your
He's the
note is
lead.
relevant.
relevant.
Relevant lead.
Okay.
Okay. And then for the girls,
Gets the lead. Has Ashley made enough progression to get it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't seen enough of it. I think Ashley's friendship with Maya
Yeah.
really like
And I think like her
grounds
friendship
her.
with Maya is also like they go and they practice,
yes.
you know?
They find an empty studio.
And they like really have put in the work. And then Ashley just has completely shifted her mindset
She's
from
180.
season 1.
like
she's-
her and Melody have almost like swapped perspectives.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Okay.
Ashley still has like the confidence that she always had, I think. She's just not the ego.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her
I
ego's
think
been
I
knocked
think
down.
season 2 is Ashley's time.
Okay.
Ashley and Zach are the leads.
I love it. Ashley and Zach.
And I think the only other question for season 2, for now, is, you know, we know this, Tanner and Matt and Melody are on the rocks.
Right.
Do they break up at the end of season 2? I still think they're endgame, but do they?
I think they do need to have a breakup
They need to have a
at
breakup
some
at
point
some
in their relationship.
Is it now?
I think, well, they're if they're already fighting about the way she's treating Kira,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a grand old time for them to get in a fight about something else. Maybe she badmouths Ashley getting the lead or something.
Yeah, or maybe even because they're kind of in a similar scenario where even like Tanner, like they're both the leads last year and they don't have as significant of a role. Maybe Tanner takes it decently, and then is like, Melody, you have a bigger part than me, and you're being such a jerk about it. Like
Yeah.
you're acting like you have no lines when I actually
I have none.
no lines.
Yeah. Okay, so he takes it like a champ,
Yeah,
and she's going crazy even though she has a solo.
yeah. And I think that's just the
And
straw that
that's-
breaks the camel's back.
That's it. He's like, your attitude's too much for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna focus on school.
love it. Tanner, I like Tanner.
Tanner's really grown on me. He started out like, we started out with him
Well,
being like the tenor with the
really-
ego, but now he's like just a really grounded actor.
Great,
I love it.
perfect. Do we
Okay.
want to move into another season?
Maybe we save it for another
Or I
episode.
feel like another episode because I think there's more to.
I think we could break
to
down more
figure
about
out.
this.
Yeah, but I think this is very good. So
This is a great start. I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode so I can
write it all down.
and write it all down so I can follow because
And there's a lot of like other little things, obviously, that has to happen. Because I feel like this show is like Glee and Gilmore Girls, where like the season isn't like 10 episodes, it's like 22 for
Yeah.
some reason.
yeah.
Like a lot happens, but we have the key points.
There's like a main storyline and then all these like little side quests.
yeah,
Maybe we see other characters do stupid things.
yeah.
Who knows?
But I think
But
this
for
is
now,
a good foundation.
We haven't even come up with a name for it.
Oh, we do need to come up with a name for it.
That's important.
What's a theater saying? Like break legs, or what's another one like that?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I can't think of anything right now.
No, I can't either. Maybe we brainstorm and come back to it.
I think that's in the next episode.
Yeah. We'll reveal the name of our
Reveal the
series
next.
in our next episode, so you have to come back and watch it.
Yeah.
So you can find out what it is. And also, you should be our 27th subscriber.
Should be our 27th subscriber.
I think
and
that would
our
be pretty
28th subscriber, because I don't like the number 7.
cool. You know what? I'll let you have this one.
Don't make us hover on it too long.
Yeah, don't let us stay there for too long.
28.
But thank you for watching this episode of
Hashtag
Fire Emoji. And we will see you
next week
for
Bye.
the next 2 seasons of this. Goodbye. Ka-chow.